It is February 2nd and I am going to do a February reading video because I want to. So I might put the thing here. So I have 8 books on my TBR this month. I also have pre's, so how much I'll get done, who knows. But yeah, so I'm gonna try read 3 physical books this month because I have not picked up a physical book since August. I got my Kindle for my birthday and have not touched a physical book since. I have, but like, you know. So the first one I'm gonna read is Never. I literally got it yesterday and I'm so excited. Like, it's about Peter Pan and it's like, I know it's not Disney, but like it's Disney, and Disney's always had like a special place in my heart as I'm wearing Disney pajamas. So yeah, that's the first one I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna try read One Tech Window, which I also got this week. Try read Powerless then, and then Divine Rivals. Yeah, and then I also have like books that are coming out that I want to read. So yeah, just look how gorgeous. And this is also like the first hardback that I'm like ever gonna read, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I finished Never last night at like 3 AM. I think I was crying consistently from 10 until 3. I don't think it was meant to be an emotional book, but I was crying the whole time. You can tell I was crying the whole time. Do you see all the blue? Pretty much for all of that, I was sobbing. Just for no apparent reason other than it sucked. It sucked in a good way. Like, it was amazing and I need the second one out like now. I also read The Wildcat and First Meet Fowl during this month as well, but I read them in school, so I don't have any videos of that. Started reading Where's Molly, and this was the dedication. So I'm like 6 pages in, and yeah. It is now Tuesday the 20th, which means it's not only the darkest corner of my heart. Release day, it is Trust Me. Release day, that sounded weird. Trust me. Anyways, I finished Where's Molly on Sunday at like 11. It was like a solid 3 the whole time until I got to that bonus epilogue, and I was like, you're now a 4. That healed parts of my heart that I didn't know need to be healed. so it's a 4 star. I literally just finished it, and I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. Okay, so it's a 3 because I was so excited for it, and it would have been like a 2-star book if I just like picked it up on a whim and I didn't like read the first one, because I love Maddie and Gracie, and I love to see how their relationship transpired with Maddie. I love that Grace's dad's, she calls him grandpa, like grandpa and grandpa. I think they're both different, but like they're her grandfathers, and I'm like, love that Grace is like a fully fledged author. I love that Lila is so interested in her books. Yeah, I love that aspect. But the relationship between the 2 characters I didn't like. I don't love the cat dad trope. Kind of was his whole personality. Maddie, if it was just a story, like if it was just a woman's fiction and it was just all her life, I would have loved it. I think James kind of ruined it. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to read the 3rd book, but I was convinced it was going to be Lila's story. I don't think it is. That is my darkest corner of my heart. The darkest corner of the heart. So apparently I've been saying the book title all wrong. But yeah, I give it 3 stars. I gave The Brightest Side of Sunshine 4.5, something like that. But yeah, I loved seeing how their relationship transpired between her family, all that stuff. I just feel like their relationship, it was just like a bit lackluster. So yeah, 3 stars. Also, biggest pet peeve, just because he's a doctor doesn't mean he can call his heart an organ. Oh my god, the organ inside my chest is beating. No, sorry, that just set me over the edge. I'm 73 pages in, and I'm kind of freaking out. So, read it and you'll find out why. Because I don't want to spoil it. But I'm freaking out. It is the 29th. And I finished the fake out at like 11 o'clock in school. So you didn't get to see that. I'm very sorry. And I got 11% into Mother Baker. I saw that on TikTok. But I'm going to do a little wrap up of all the books bar Where's Molly and Things. I already did that. So the first book was Never. Remember how I said that I wanted to do more paperbacks, physical copies this month? I did one. I think this took me like 3 days to finish. I think I rated it a 4.75. I think I made it. And as you remember, I sobbed the whole time. The next book I read then was The Wildcat. So I re-listened to the cheat sheet in school as well because I wanted an audiobook. So that was one of my books that I reread. But the next one was Wildcat, and I gave it a 3.75. I loved it. It was fast paced. It was so adorable. I loved the single parent job. So yeah, that was The Wild. Then I read The First Meet Fowl by Jaqueline Snow. I also really liked that. I think I gave it a 3. I gave it a 4. I gave this one a 4. So First Meet Fowl, cute, lovely college football and American football. So I guess it's soccer and football. Romance. And I was like, love it, love it. So I read the second one, which was the Summer Playbook. I don't think you would see that. I read that, liked it. The grammar was a bit weird. Like, it just, my brain couldn't compute it, like, at all. So I gave that one a 3, but I basically finished, like, both of those within the week. Then I read Where's Molly, which you saw, because that came out the day after I finished it. Then I read Darkest Corner of My Heart, which you saw. It took me a long time to get into that book, as you've seen with me ranting about it. Then, last but not least, I read Hello. Trust me. That's not the cover now, is it? This was like my favourite read of the month. I can't say that, never mind. My second favourite read of the month. I loved it. So cute. I loved the little, like, both of their heritage notes in the book. I just like finished this, so I know like my actual thoughts, but I gave it a 4.25, 4.5. I can't remember my exact thing that I wrote on Goodreads, but I loved it. I love it. I loved Jasmine in the first book, which was Promise Me, so I was very excited to see her. Love that we found out more about her friends, Camille and Theo. Well, not really Theo, but mostly Camille. Love that. So excited for Camille's book. Like, so excited, like dangerously excited. But yeah, I loved Jasmine and Elio. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry, I can barely speak English, let alone Italian. But yeah, gave this a 4.25. I am forcing Bex to read it because I'm like, tough. But yeah, that is the books that I read. So I read 7 books, listened to 1, so I technically read 8 books this month. And yeah, I'm very excited. Had a fairly good reading month. Better than January. In January I had to give like 2 2 stars or 1 star. But yeah, that is what I read in February. At like the first of the month, I bought this. Because like, isn't that just so bookish? I think I'm going to put my TBR what it is now. I got like halfway through and I took off 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo because I knew I wasn't going to read it. I'm a mood reader. But yeah, this is what I ended the month with. But yeah, total of 8 books this month, which is good for a 29-day month. Yeah, I think that's all. Hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit different, but I like these videos, so tough. But yeah, bye.